The recent turn of events after the general election has seen a change in the political scenario of Malaysia. The appointment of military besars in the past was possibly just a formality, but not this time. The change of nominees in the states of Perak, Perlis and Terengganu saw the involvement of the monarchy of these states. SUARAM, Suara Rakyat Malaysia, hosted a forum titled Interventionist Monarch, a complement or a challenge to democracy at the Selangor Chinese Assembly Hall on the 2nd of April. Malik Imtiaz, Hakam President and lawyer, presented the case of rejection of the Barisan Nasional candidate for Menteri Besar Idris Juso in the state of Terengganu, highlighting the confines of the constitution of that state, particularly Article 10 and 14. The Sultan conceived interference in that process was within the state constitution. Malik is also of the view that though it has not happened before in the past years, the Sultan was in fact within the confines of the law. Newly elected Member of Parliament for Puchong, Gobind Singh, reiterated that there is a need to follow the constitution as prescribed by law. Touching specifically on the state constitution, Gobind, however, interpreted the intervention of the Sultan as stretching the law. Professor Abdul Aziz Bakri, monarchy constitutional expert lecturing in the Islamic International University, cited that the view of the monarchy as mere ceremonial figureheads are a myth. Within the confines of the law and enshrined by the constitution, sultans are the rightful head of state. Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad, past elected Member of Parliament for Kuala Selangor, echoed the thoughts of Professor Abdul Aziz and likened the democracy in our country as pseudo-democracy, in his words, electoral totalitarianism. In his role in the Bersih movement, he is of the view that dissent is the highest form of patriotism, as evidently seen in the results of the recent election. As such, the monarchy's intervention can be seen as protecting the system, claiming their rights as the protector of the citizenry. Also echoing the sentiments was Dr. Said Hussein Ali. Intervention by the monarchy then, if judged by the comments of this panel, was timely and lawful. To what extent is debatable, and the impact of this turn of events is yet to be determined. Will these situations arise in future? Only time can tell. This is Tony Yu for My Blog TV.
So I think I'll speak along that line. But of course, the chairman will be angry if I don't refer to the topic. I'll refer to it at the beginning. You know, when I was young, and after he was overthrown, he said that in the end, there would be only 5.
Are not supposed to be just a rubber stamp. Then we have Gobi, coming from a perspective of constitutional convention, saying that it's very clear that case in Terengganu that the MD designate Idris Juso was the one who enjoyed the majority support in the legislation. For that matter, he would be the one who should be appointed according to the constitution. And our third legal expert, Professor Abdul Aziz Bakri, on the other hand, see that interventionist monarchy is not a bad thing. And he cited example among others, Perak, how the monarch actually helped to stabilize the government so that it may function. And we have Dr. Zhu, who actually believes that a patriot duty is actually sometimes to protect your country from your government, and that includes the monarch. And lastly, we have Dr. Said, who asked a question and say, now who should we trust, the rulers or the UMNOs? And implying that it is fine if you have a moral monarch to act against an immoral or corrupt politician. Because of the constraint of time,